How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode here. I go by the name of 12NG, and if you don't know who I am by now, I gladly tell you, man. I'm the type of guy that tells you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Look, guys, we're gonna start out the video like this. It's been a while. Look. I've been looking at my videos, right? Boom, boom, boom. I got to here, right? And I was like, yo, 152 views? It looks like y'all like the content, so why not? So I brung it back. I brung it back years. After 2 years, we brought it back. Alright, if you guys don't know what this book is, this book has been my Bible, guys. It's been the thing that's been really opening the doors for me, okay? I'm gonna post it right here. It's basically Gary Vee's new book. It's called 12 and a Half Ingredients. Sheesh. I can't spell lately. I can't write. I can't speak. But yeah, guys, is this a little biased? Yes. Probably is, because I'm a huge Gary Vee fan. And I say, man, he's been my guy. He's everything that he represents, I try to do, okay? And this 12 and a half ingredients, there's 12 and a half because he's currently working on the 13th one, so that's why I called it 12 and a half. The 12 ingredients, the 12 and a half ingredients are gratitude, self-awareness, accountability, optimism, empathy, kindness, tenacity, curiosity, patience, conviction, humility, and ambition. And that 12 and a half is kind canner. What the book is basically about, man, it gives it to you in 3 parts, right? The first part, it basically names you all 12 of those ingredients, right? And how he used it in his life growing up, right? So now we're taking it from the point on, from when he started to probably around where he is now. Yeah. He's basically giving you all 12 ingredients and basically putting them in situations where he used it in his life. Right now he's at a point where, you know, the man has done amazing things, right? Gary Vee is the result of future businesses and future CEOs treating their workers a certain way. I understand what he's trying to do, and I think this book is gonna do people like me who truly believe in him. And I read this book, and I swear to Bob, because, you know, I don't swear to the man above. I took my time with this book, and I made sure that the times that I was reading, I was not distracted, right? That's how important this book was to me, okay? And it was great, man. He takes you that first part. He shows you all the ingredients and how they're used, how you could use optimism, how you could use empathy, right? Kindness, right? All these soft skills that we don't use. Why? And he's trying to bring all these soft skills because, guys, I just feel like we just hit a point in life where we're just too toxic, okay? Too hating, and we forget that we're human beings, guys. Okay? We are human freaking beings, alright? And we do best when we are together, guys. We are together and we support one another. A big representation of that purple heart that you guys see around, that I do a lot. Alright, it's not red or blue, it's purple, because you bring both things together, okay? We are coming together, right? In order to make purple, you must mix red and blue, alright? And you bring them together and it makes that color, right? It's the same thing he's trying to do with people, alright? And just humanity as a whole. This is what I'm getting off of this, right? Bro, that first part is crazy, right? Because you get so in tune into that, and this is a guy who's successful, guys, alright? This is no average Joe, alright? This is Gary freaking Vee, right? The guy who introduced NFTs, right? The guy who's in charge of VeeFriends. So in tune to this man. This is what he does. He uses these soft skills and uses it into his everyday life. Now in that second part, right? Part 2, and he names it scenarios. He gives you these scenarios that were given by other people in his community, whether it was VeeFriends or we put it up on the Twitter or this and that. Basically use those 12 ingredients or 12 and a half, and he's basically telling you how he does it, right? Like, if it just makes every situation controllable, all right? Now, if you don't get anything from this video, if you use these 12 ingredients, you have control, guys. You have control of every situation, and that is crazy. Back to the music, all right? Why is it so important to have these 12 ingredients? Because you have control, right? You have control, perspective. Whether if it's been in TikTok, Snapchat, or Instagram, I've spoken to you guys. We are too much emotionally driven, right? But if you use these 12 ingredients, it gives you control and you're not emotionally driven. See things for what they are and not give the reaction that people want you to get. Now that third, exercises, right? If you guys suck at any of these 12 ingredients, I still don't even understand them very well. So that third part is big too, because he gives you exercises that you could do, that even if you struggle with one of these ingredients, you could use these exercises to really work on them. There's my part. There's has nothing to do with the book, but I'm gonna tell you guys how I've used this book in my NFT space. I've used it and just in my everyday life. I've used patience to see people through, right? To not be so reactive on what I see, right? I rather just let things go and see what they are in like 2 to 3 weeks, right? Especially with NFT projects and all. Accountability, right? I understand that if I don't get a certain NFT or this and that, it's not because of nobody else, right? Other people put in more work than I did, and that's my fault for not putting in the time and effort for it. Kindness, right? I've been so kind to people that I mean in those NFT spaces is like beyond me, but it's because of this that I've gotten the kind of attention that I've gotten in those NFT spaces. It's probably gonna be my Bible, okay? Because like I've listened to this book, the universe has spoken to me. And it's crazy. I'm gonna sound really crazy here, guys. You just go out there in the world and you generally are happy for people, right? And you want to do best for people, and that's all you want, right? There's nothing in return, right? When you read the book, you'll understand what I'm talking about. He just makes everything look easy. And in a world where we think everything is so chaotic, within these 200 pages, right? You start seeing why he was so successful in his life. Because he did it differently than everybody else did, right? And he not only did it because he was passionate, right? But he genuinely wants to help people. He wants to change your life. And I feel like when you put that out in the universe just brings that back to you. I hope you guys enjoyed that, because these 200 pages, bro, I am recommending this book to everybody. I feel like it's something that we need, because we need new people out there in the business world. I feel like this business world, he was right. You know, I feel like a lot of CEOs and people who are in high places just bring people down. Bring people down to the point where they can't strive. The point in being a business and having your associates and this and that is that you put in the work for them, right? And you basically teach them to the point where they outgrow you. If they outgrow you, that means you're doing right. You're not doing wrong. You shouldn't be scared for your associates outgrowing you and this and that. This is what we want, people, right? We want to work together and be able to both eat, you know, and grow as one. But if we're working together and you happen to outgrow me and you end up making your own company, great. I did my job. That was the point. Now you have your own business and I have my own business, and we're both winning. And I feel like a lot of people forget that. And with this book right here, we'll remind you what it's all about, guys. This is what life is about, right? You win for yourself, but then you also help a lot of people in the way, and you change their lives. And man, have I had a lot of joy reading this. It won't be the first nor the last time I read this, because I feel like, you know, you constantly have to, you know, check yourself. And I feel like this book really does check your, you know, puts yourself in check. All right, once you get past the introduction, right? I have my little notes here because, you know, there are some words that I don't know. So, but right here, this first page. Right here. Alright, gratitude. Right? If there was a list that ranked everyone on Earth in terms of overall success and happiness, 1 to 7.7 billion, where would you think you rank yourself? Write down your answer here. And I wrote my answer as 5.5 million out of 7.7 billion. No top 10. I don't even think I'm in the top 10,000 of people. Because I honestly don't think I've done enough yet. I haven't changed a lot of people's lives yet. Giving value to those people that I need to give value. Okay. Man, did I have a joy with this book. I mean, the review was great, right? Because I'm PRO Gary Vee, right? You know, I'm excited for what it's come. And guys, if you're new, man, please subscribe to the channel, okay? This won't be my last book review. I have a bunch of books there that I need to reread because I just forget the lessons that I learned from them. And I've just been in a different mindset, okay? When I read those books, I wasn't in the kind of mindset that I am now, okay? I haven't experienced the kind of things that I experienced. So please do, alright? Do subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel grow a lot. I'm gonna be honest, I'm trying to be famous. YouTube famous, right? And use my platform to change other people's lives. So you subscribing and sharing with your friends and this and that really does help the channel, because I want that attention. I want the fame. I want this and that, because at the end of the day, I just want to change lives. And in order to do that, I need to be, you know, up there, you know, making all this money and this and that, so I can then give back and help other people. All right. So as always, guys, I thank you guys so much. I am nothing without you guys. If you watched the video for 1 second, I appreciate you just as much as the guy or female who watched the whole thing. And for all my NFT people out there, I love you. Alright? We're going to do big things. And as always, I go by the name of 12NG. And I'm out. Peace.